All right, good day, internets. Welcome to my latest throw spaghetti against the wall idea and see what sticks, called The Slowest Bookworm. I am an extremely slow reader. One of the things I want to do with Flyover is foster more reading or try and encourage more reading. And I've got my two youngest who are interested in book clubs. So one of the things I want to do is start a book club. And I am reading a book. A friend of mine told me about this book called Kings of the Wyld. And it is a great starter fantasy book. No, it's dad fantasy. Let's put it that way. Because it is taking the context of the tried and true, just the typical fantasy sword and board type story, and putting it and hanging it on the framework or the context of 80s rock and heavy metal bands. And so the story coming from that framework is fantastic. I thought it was going to be this silly, goofy, kind of off the wall story, but it's covering some very, very interesting ground so far, and I'm only a few chapters in. I'll read my notes here in a minute, but that's kind of what The Slowest Bookworm is going to be. I want to read the books before my kids' book clubs start reading, and so I'm going to hopefully use this project to push me into reading more, reading a little more quickly, because I only read half a dozen or so books a year, and I should probably be reading twice that at least. But anyway, here are my notes, and so I want to do like these segment check-ins. The first one that I found in this is I'm 5 chapters in, and the story is not what I expected. I mean, it's going in a harrowing direction, but I think this is going to be a good one for the middle schoolers. Given the content that I know they digest on a daily basis anyway, I think this was going to be an excellent story to kind of illustrate how serious life is. It's very fun. But here are my notes on just the first chapter, or the first 5 chapters. So we've got same old tale told in a brilliant new context. Love the casual mention early on that they have gone through many bards, expecting we're going to lose more along the way. So, sorry, Zach. I guess your character is expendable in this universe. I just find it funny that they go through bards, and so many bards have sung their tales throughout their storied past. The simple story of Clay Cooper is the main character. The simple story of his father's band, Leaf and the Woodsman, turned out to be kind of a one-hit wonder type story. Something bad happened to Clay's dad during their first gig, and then he ends up becoming a very shady father and a shady husband, and so I wasn't expecting that turn. Just the way something tongue-in-cheek pulls in a serious hook after it's just blowing my mind how fun this story is. It's a tale of lost dreams. It's tackling some hard topics: loss, mortality, loyalty, fame, ego. Holy shit, this is only the first 5 chapters. Those were my notes. It's going to be a great book, so if you are looking to pick up a fun read over the holiday season, Kings of the Wyld. It is going to be amazing. And I'm going to try and do these check-in videos to keep myself moving along, but this is the first one. All right, hope you enjoy. And check out Kings of the Wyld by Nicholas Eames, I believe is the author's name. Give it a read. Really good stuff. All right, thanks everybody.